Good morning. Good morning, my friends. Welcome. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. On this hump day, Wednesday, April 22nd already. Wow, wow, wow. And I noticed this morning, the days are getting longer, and at 6:30 a.m., it was starting to get light. It's an improvement. That's an improvement, and it will continue to improve until June 21st. The summer solstice, and then the days will start to get shorter again, and here we go. Another year going by in an instant. At any rate, I imagine Kelsey is done, and people will be pouring, flooding the gates to get in here on this Join the Panel Wednesday. Put a link in the chat, and let's see if we can't have a nice little conversation. And if nobody wants to come talk to me this morning, I'll get over it and just do what I normally do. But it's early in the morning. We'll see how many of you feel like you're ready for prime time. Anyway, like I said, welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. As usual, drink it if you got it. And before I drink it, let me get rid of the music. There we go. And my friend Barry's been at it again. And I thought that I would show you this. First thing, very clever.
Good morning, Mitch. Ready for another magical day?
Only if you're making it magical, you bastard.
And in honor of that, a return visit of the Magical Bastard coffee cup. So drink it if you got it. He made two of them. Which one was that I just played? Okay, let me play the other one for you, because it's just as funny.
Well, what are you staring at? Need a refill, you magical bastard?
All right. One more cup. Don't get your horn in a twist.
Oh, Barry. It's great. Thank you. It gets better and better and better. I'm looking at the chat. I see Daniel is here. How you doing, Daniel? Good to see you. Well, here we are. We got Mike Seeley sitting in the chat. Good morning, Michael. Let's get through the opening ceremony, and hopefully a few other people will come and keep us company. Mike's coming over to my house tomorrow. We're going to smoke a cigar at 10:30 in the morning. Anybody else in the neighborhood, let us know. Not likely, but you're invited. You're invited to keep us company. Watch Kilt's show this morning. Sans Kilts himself. He's on an airplane going up to Syracuse. That boy never stays still for more than a few minutes at a time. I understand, if I remember correctly, he's going up. It's a sad event. I think they're going up for a funeral or something. So, what are you going to do? That's life. But missed him this morning. His guest was interesting. it's the first time I had ever heard anything about, or a lot more information about Rivero, Sean Baker's deal. Of course, I don't watch much of that stuff anymore, but good for him. Good for him. It's nice to hear that they're actually doing something with it, and there are people who are going to Rivero for telemedicine or whatever, nutritional advice, and I hope they're actually effecting some kind of change. I think it's change that's going to be slow coming, but at least it's change nonetheless. Nonetheless. Wow, it's a heavy coffee cup. Good exercise. I'm going to build up my left arm here. That's good. Well, what do we got? We got 67 people. Okay, that's enough to really, so far, to get started. I noticed a lot of people come into Kilson don't come to here anymore. Maybe they don't like me, or they got to get on with their day. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? First one in was Lori. Hi, Lori. How you doing? And it appears that was at 9:44 p.m., so we still have a little of the pre-show chat in there. Google has not, for the second day in a row, gotten rid of it. Maybe they figured out that they were doing that and stopped. One could only hope, huh? Just Jerry. It's panel morning, she says. Woohoo. Yes, it is, Jerry. Oh, maybe you pop in. And Lady June was here. Yes. From England, good morning. And Rough Carnivore from Guam. They're coming in here from all over the world, where it's already later in the day than it is here. And who is this? United Carnivore. There you go. Michael Seeley Jr. is over there in Tampa, usually the first to come in. How you doing? We have Sandy Blythe. Good morning, Professor Mitch. Good morning, Sandy. How are you? Brian Dish is here. Hiya, Brian. Good morning to all the Mitch Fits. And Thomas has entered the studio. Good to see you up and at 'em, Thomas. Hope you're feeling better, and we'll get to you in a short period of time. Brian Dish says, good morning to Rough Carnivore and everybody else. Go for you. Get up to at least 7 o'clock in the chat and see who won. We are at 6:52 now. Wayne Herman is here. And Jerry Voitush, good morning from Ponte Vedra. Hi, Jerry. How you doing? Good to see you. We have Sandy Blythe checked in. Hi, Sandy. And Richard Williams is here from Copper Hill, Tennessee. Good morning, Richard. Lucy Work. Hello, everyone. And Lamb's a little early this morning. Good morning from Holland. Lambs, how are you? How are you? I'm glad you put that in there. I knew you were from over there somewhere, but I wasn't exactly sure what country. So I'm glad you put that in. That reminded me. Yeah, we get a international audience here. Humaira, good morning to you. Good morning, Humaira. It's 6:44 p.m. There he is. Mike Silly Sr. chimed in. All the usual early suspects. 6:56 p.m. We're getting up there. Patricia Butler saying hi to virtually everybody. And Terry is here. Good morning, Terry. Sneaking up on it. And let's see here. 6:59. Rick is here. Hi, Rick. How are you? Good to see you. And Anthony's here. And yes. Here's Lizzie again. And of course, Lambs is back right at 7, followed immediately by Robbie Autry. Photo finish, guys. How you doing this morning? Good to see you, Bride's Biscuit. And Rick says, join in. Yes, Rick, join in. Absolutely. I got another funny meme from Barry. That I don't know if he sent you a copy of it. Maybe he did. But I want to debut that this morning, too. It's so, yeah, join us. Faith-focused food freedom from Lakeland. How you doing? I think it's Karen. I asked yesterday, but I didn't notice if you said yes or no, or Mitch, your memory's failing. Brenda McIntyre's here. How you doing? Don Chager's here. Good morning to you, Don. Patricia Butler, Chuck from Clearwater, Terry P. Of course, Lori is here. How you doing? And Target, I am here, but not decent. Well, you look decent to me. You look decent to me. We have Barry Simon. Good morning, Mitch. Yeah. And all 40 degrees. It's getting tropical up there. It's better than it was anyway. Tracy Thompson's here. Good morning. And let me catch a couple more of these and we will get started with the boys. I'd like to see a few girls in the panel, but we'll give it a whirl. And I want to see some more participation, please. Please. Danny in Boston is here. Hiya, Danny. How are you? Good to see you. And who is this? This is Brian BMAT. Morning, Brian. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. We're laughing at the meme I showed. Lizzie kind of like that with the magical bastard coffee cup. We're all magical bastards, every one of us. Anybody new real quick shows out? Bride's Biscuit, good morning. Meeting Wellness Christy, good morning. Christy, my coffee is in a cute cat mug. Yes, I don't have a cute cat mug. Maybe Rick does. And Danny's here. Good morning, Dan. How are you? Bitcoin is pumping. Life is full of blessings. And Mitch is awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Likewise. You are too. Good to see you this morning. And who else did I mean? Melissa in Texas. How you doing, Melissa? All right. We'll try to keep an eye on the chat, but I don't. I think we're going to be distracted by the panel that we have. So, without further ado, let's get the chat off the screen. Clear the messages. Everybody, yep, that looks good. And bring in our first, the first brave person this morning. That'd be you, Mike.
Good morning, Mitch.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
All right, hanging in there.
Oh, good.
A great morning. The sun is out.
Can you believe it? The sun is shining this morning. Yeah, it's encouraging. It's beautiful weather. This is the best time of year as long as it doesn't get too cloudy, and it usually doesn't this time of year. So I'll take all the rain we can get right now.
And still a little windy, but high is 77, 78. I'll take that every day.
Perfect. And from the great Northeast, we have Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, guys.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm okay. I have a few issues. My stomach is really bad, and so is yesterday was really bad. I have like feet swelling. Really.
Well, what's with what do you attribute that to? The fact you're like your blood sugar. I know we left you yesterday. You were talking about you couldn't figure why you were getting high blood sugar like you're getting in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm still perplexed by all of it.
Are you still on insulin?
Yes.
Okay, and has your A1C been coming down?
Yeah. My A1C, my last reading was 6.3.
Okay. Well, that's encouraging, but you still take your insulin. Could it be that you're trying to cut back on insulin and at this point in your recovery, maybe overdoing it a little bit? Overdoing the cutback.
I'm actually increased. Actually, my insulin has been increased, so I don't know if that's really the case because of the fact that they've been increasing it. Not by much, but by a little. And I'm noticing that my insulin, my sugars are going up when I take the insulin, not after it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like a twilight zone in a way.
Wow. Are you wearing a CGM?
Yeah. Yeah, right now my sugar. I just took insulin, and my sugars went up by about 20 points, and it's at 153 now.
Okay. Well, it wasn't yesterday. Was over 200. I think you said.
There was a point where I went to 200. Yeah.
How long after you take your insulin do you get that little spike?
I don't know, like 15 minutes.
And how long does it take before it comes back down again?
About 2 hours.
Yeah. Hard to tell, I guess.
Yeah.
And I hate to ask you what your doctor thinks, but whatever your doctor thinks, just think the opposite and you have a greater chance of being correct.
I have no idea what my doctor thinks.
Are you on
Okay.
a sliding scale, Thomas?
No, it's just, it's like, it was supposed to be about 15 units of short acting, and now it's gone up to about 20 units of short acting. And then my long acting, I'm having a little issue with the prescription. But my long acting is, well, now it's at 20 units, but it was brought up to like 45, 46 units. But the only reason why it's at 20 is because I'm ordering it, and the doctor is just giving a hard time filling the prescription. He's saying the insurance won't cover it, and then I call the insurance company. They're like, "Well, no, that's not true. We are covering it." So it's just back and forth.
Wow.
I'm talking to like 3 different people and getting 3 different outcomes.
Are your ankles still swollen?
My feet are pretty swollen. They were really bad yesterday. I couldn't even put on my shoes. That's how bad they were. And I have diabetic shoes, which are supposed to stretch,
Uh-huh.
when you use them. But they're better today. They're still swollen, but they're not as bad. I can put my shoes on again. But on a good note, I did meet somebody yesterday for a roommate for my place. So hopefully he'll work out, and I'll be able to get some extra money. So
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Glad to hear that. You still able to work even though you're having these problems, or you had to skip work?
yesterday and today, no. They asked me if I could come in today, but I said to them, I still don't think I'm ready to go back to work yet. But yeah, for the most part, I'm able to work.
All right. Good.
Hang in there, Thomas.
Yeah, I'm carnivore. I'll get better.
Terry P says, Thomas, it was a good thing you didn't go into work. Rest, my friend.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, rest is good. Are you sleeping okay?
I actually woke up right when Kilt started his live stream, and that was kind of my alarm clock today. And then and I rested all day yesterday, and I rested I had a lot of sleep last night and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been getting good rest, and I've been lifting I have a special wedge that I got from Amazon that I put my feet up and everything like that.
No, okay.
Can't really do it while I'm like fully sleeping because it cranks my back a little bit. But while I'm like watching TV or something like that, I can actually put my feet up.
And Rick is
Yes.
beautifying himself. Rick, are you going to fly some aerobatics on your couch this morning? Because it looks like you're strapped in with a 5-way harness there, my friend. You wearing a parachute too?
Well, I figured you would ask me about this.
Yeah, right. It's like, well, your knowledge of the obvious is exceeded only by your grasp of the self-evident, right?
That is correct. But I'm sure somebody knows what this is for.
It looks like they're wearing a GoPro or something. It looks like a chest-mounted camera. Yes,
That is absolutely correct.
Is that what you wear on your bicycle?
Some of them, yes. A lot of times I just put the phone in my pocket. But I found this. I had lost it for a while, and I found it in the tree a week ago. I have no idea how I got up in the tree.
Oh, I do.
Maybe
I do.
Really?
A little black menace.
It could be. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't done a video for a few days now, and I had somebody send me an email yesterday. Rick, where are you? Are you okay? I said, yes, I've been on chats. I mean, I was on Carnivore Talk on Monday. It's not like I disappeared. It's just I've been busy working. And then last night, my van almost left me stranded. But the good news is I think I found the problem.
Which is
Battery
What-
terminal.
Oh, really? That's all it was?
Yeah, one of those that's crimped inside. It had a voltage drop. This thing has been driving me insane.
Well, you
I
get
thought-
corrosion in those things. Once they start to corrode a little bit, then it just accelerates.
But the
Yeah,
thing is, you don't see it because it's an original Ford, one of those square terminals, and the cable is crimped in, and the corrosion works its way in, and it's frustrating because when you first start the van, it starts fine. But after you're driving it, you go, well, the alternator should be charging, which it does. But then when you go start, like, click, 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 you know. So I got frustrated. I'm struggling with it. Next thing you know, there's smoke coming out of the battery terminal, and I realize, aha, I got a voltage drop. So I got to go to West Marine today because that's the only place that sells the little brass terminals, which is what I like. I hate the lead terminals. When you mix lead with copper, you know what happens, electrolysis.
Yeah.
But with a brass terminal, I make the terminals out of a piece of copper pipe. I fill it with solder. I put plenty of silicone grease on it and tighten it down. It gets rid of the problem. It got rid of my Bobcat issues, and it got rid of when my truck was driving me nuts. It got rid of that problem. So I think by today I'll have my van fixed.
And the crowd goes wild. Yeah, well, congratulations. And that putting some kind of grease on it is the most important thing. Because, you know, we've all had those problems coming up with corroded battery terminals. So good. Glad you solved it.
Well,
We
you
can
have
all
to
sleep
realize-
well tonight. We're all going to sleep well tonight. Yeah.
Most vehicles are designed to last the warranty period, but my vehicle life is measured in decades, not years.
You like my
My-
father.
Exactly. My newest vehicle is a 98, which means it's almost 30 years old.
Yeah, wow.
And my
Wow.
oldest is a 68, which is the same age as me. The only difference is I'm in a lot better shape than most vehicles my age without
Well,
a restoration.
That's because you're constantly adding grease to yourself. It keeps you
Oh,
from
yes.
keeps you from corroding.
Well, actually, I
haven't.
haven't added any lard for 3 days now. The reason is I want to cut my hair. And when I try to cut my hair and it has all that lard in it, the little trimmer thing gets all gummed up and then it doesn't work. And it just like bounces off of it. So
Yeah.
I'm here giving
Sounds
it the
like a
comb
process.
job. What's
Oh, at least your trimmer will never corrode. I got to show you something here, Rick. I got to show you something. I did Barry send this to you, the latest commemorating kind of our visit together? Did you see this one yet?
I've seen a couple of them, but I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, let me get it up there. Here it is.
So the carnivore diet, it's not just for humans, you know. Oh, yeah, tell that to Milton here. He's a little carnivore, aren't you, buddy?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Let me play that again in case you didn't hear it over the laughter.
So the carnivore diet, it's not just for humans, you know. Oh yeah, tell that to Milton here. He's a little carnivore, aren't you, buddy?
That's not even
Oh.
a panther. That's like a.
Isn't that great? What do you think of my new magical bastard coffee cup memes that he sent me? Wasn't they great? Ah, God, you have to.
Barry is so good. It's,
Oh,
Yes, he is.
unbelievable, unbelievable. And Barry was in the chat on Kilts this morning, and he said hi, Mitch, and I said hi, Barry. I don't normally chat much, but wow, I get a steady stream of these. He sent me a couple others that I haven't figured out. Something based on that Spy versus Spy. Do you remember that?
I remember that from Mad Magazine.
Yeah, yeah. And I've got a couple of things here, and he just sends me so many of those things. I have a hard time integrating them into my content. But boy, do I love it.
yeah,
I
just
love
sent
it.
you
What a-
picture of what I did on AI, and he just brings it to life.
Oh, that thing, the two old guys
Oh,
from
yeah.
Sesame
Yep.
Street. Oh
Adler
man,
and what's his
those
name?
guys were. Where is that?
The Muppet Show.
The Muppet Show. Yeah, wow. Where is it? I got it here somewhere. Oh, I got so many of them. Here it is. This one.
Hey, Mitch, ready for some real food? You bet, Kiltsy. No more counting plants for us. We count steaks. Time to dig in. Perfect.
I mean, priceless. I'm gonna have to just finding them and indexing them. I got so many of them. It's crazy. And I got a text here from somebody. Who is it from? From Barry Simon. Thomas meme in email to lift spirits, he says.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I got it here. This one is new. He needs some uplifting. Okay, let me see if I can download it real quick. Bear with me. You guys don't wait for me. Keep going. But I'll try to download that.
My spirits, but thank you.
Let me get this here.
Especially after seeing Milton the cat.
Hang on a second. Here it is. This is one of those sight unseen ones. So
Uh-oh.
we're gonna have to hope it isn't too
risque.
child unfriendly. I think it's a good way of saying it. Okay, here we go. World premiere now. This is for you, Thomas.
Thank you, Barry.
Time to crush your leafy lies.
Your meaty might is no match for my plant power.
Let's grill your power.
Wow.
Victory is rare.
Oh man, I'm glad I'm able to bring these things up. I figured out a way to actually.
Isn't it cool when you can do that? Yeah.
Yeah, just get them up. Got so many of them, and there's one of them that we.
It's definitely.
I always like to show on panel days.
Welcome to the Carnivore Bunch. The meat life is the best life. We stick together, no grains, no problems. Exactly. Meat powers the brain and the body. Let's eat.
Yeah, I like that one. Appropriate for panel days, and I hope maybe we'll get a few more people here. Not that you guys aren't enough. It's great. I'm glad you came in.
Well, can you fit much more than that? I don't.
I could put 10. I can get 10 windows open.
Okay.
Up to 10. Yeah.
I didn't really notice how much were up there already, so I figured you had at least 8.
Yeah, we get 10 people. There's only 4 of us here now, and I got room for another 6. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I think that's StreamYard, so I think mine can do 10 too.
If you pay for the.
Right.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Wait till you get the renewal of that. They give you the deal the first year.
Mm-hmm.
I just paid $450 to renew it for a year. $450. But
well, I work with 3 nice ladies, so we're kind of in collaboration together.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So you all use what account do you log in under?
Well, it's through their account into my thing. So
okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like StreamYard timeshare.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. And
perfect.
They've been very good and very kind to me. So, as a matter of fact, one of them's here right now in your chats.
So I've been chatting with Kiltsy on the airplane a little bit this morning, and I guess he actually. That's the problem when you're watching his live stream. When you're watching his live stream, when a thing comes up in a chat from Dr. Kiltz, that's Alia most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because she has to be logged in under his account to be able to produce and push the buttons. But he actually, I noticed there was one entry earlier on in his stream where it was actually from him, because he's flying to Syracuse right now. And so I said, oh, Kilsy's got it, he's got internet access up there. So I texted him, good morning, and he texted me back, Sarasota to Syracuse. He's on the airplane. So and evidently it takes a while for those chats to get to him. It's not when they're on the airplane. Yeah. So at any rate, after a few minutes, he texted me back and basically said he's on the airplane, and I texted him back a little salutation, and I just got a thumbs up. A half hour later, I got a thumbs up on that one, and well, speaking of thumbs up.
Yeah.
Gary. Bright sunny morning. Good morning.
I saw the panel and I was on it and I was like, what?
Little hint. Little hint there. Yeah. Yeah.
Here I am. Guys,
How are you?
Rick too.
Guys and Rick too. Yeah. Rick too. Yeah. What are you trying to say there, Gary?
Gary.
He wasn't acknowledging, so.
I was waving at you.
Well, all the
Well, like
usual
the-
suspects are here.
Hey, Rick, have you found the kittens
No, but I think I found the location of the kittens.
on the roof?
No, by my window. There's a broken down generator and a lawnmower and a couple other pieces of junk there. I've seen her go back behind that, which is a perfect spot because it's right here by the window, if that's where they are.
Do you hear them? Can you hear them?
No, I don't hear them, but she keeps going into that corner.
Oh, but they're all right. She had the kittens, right? You can tell the cat is not pregnant anymore.
She went from being a balloon to being a toothpick, so yeah.
Well, I imagine a number of people have dibs on those kittens already, don't they?
Well, yes, there's a few of my friends that are interested in them, but I'm sure that if one of them turns out to be black, there'll be a lot more interest.
Well, I think there's a good chance of that happening.
At roulette.
I have that feeling.
Yeah. Well, it's the obvious. It's the obvious.
Once I locate the kittens and I know they're doing well, then I can start feeding all of them, and then we're going to see who wants to have some friendly kittens. And once the kittens are gone, well, she's going to the cat van for getting fixed.
Oh, okay. Well, at least she perpetuated her family line.
That is true.
Well,
Although I would have gotten her fixed before, but I had a feeling she was already,
Oh, really? Yeah. Well.
because she'd been hanging out with Milton way too much.
Well, you did your good deed. There just aren't enough cats in this world, so.
I think there's a little too many.
Yeah, well, you detected my sarcasm there. So, you all know that I went down to see Kilts. There's Gary. Gary, a little cat shot this morning.
There's that
Cool.
smoking cat.
There's our man in the field, Cat Patrol. Yes, you haven't seen Milton yet this morning. Where is the little black darling?
He was here, but he might have gone to my bed to look, or looking out the window. He knows how to open the door now,
Oh, that's great. Can he? Yeah, but if you could teach him to flush the toilet, you'd have something.
That is true. I wouldn't doubt it. This cat
That would be
is-
cool. Be cool. I think some people have actually trained their pets to use the toilets.
He's a little smarter than the average cat.
Hey, so
You gotta
how do you,
remember to take the saran wrap off, though. You're training.
how would you go about finding the kittens if you wanted to?
Well, I just have to stick a camera behind all that junk. I might be able to find them, but I figure they'll come out. Once the kittens are active, you'll see them all around the yard.
Oh yeah.
Does she spend a lot of time hiding in there wherever it is?
Well, as soon as I open the door, she comes dashing out looking for food.
Oh,
So,
okay. Do you
yeah.
make sure she has plenty of food to take to the kittens?
Well, that's another reason I got to go out and I got to hit the dumpsters and see what I can find, because I'm running a little bit low on meat. Otherwise, I'll have to buy some more.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Jerry Voitas, Sandy Blythe's here, Chuck Supertuned. How you guys doing? Lizzie's in the chat. This is the recent chat. Amy's here. Hi, Amy.
Morning.
And Amy, in your honor, sweetie, I've got to play this. I mean, you know it's coming. Here it is. Everybody dance.
Carrot Top in the 70s.
Tell me if you think I'm overdoing the memes, but I think it's great to have an excuse to laugh. And of course, where is it? Where's the Gary one? Got to show that. It's just so many of them. My God, so many of them. Where is it? Gary, here it is. Here it is. Let's push the magic button. And
What the? No way. You have your own? No, hold on, you're lighting it now? Unbelievable. You're puffing away like a pro.
I love that one. Yeah.
Boy, these two have amazing cats. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. What talent. What talent. I would have, if I could have a cat that could do that. If I could have a cat that could do that, I would have a cat.
Well, you gotta train it, Mitch.
You'd have less cigars.
Gary's worked hard on training his cat to smoke.
It'd be worth it. My luck, my cat would be a cigar aficionado and would snub his nose at anything that wasn't a most expensive cigar, you know. Because cats have that kind of attitude. Cats
I know.
have that kind of attitude. And didn't Barry, I remember seeing something. You know, I talked about the fact, and I think it's buried somewhere in all the stuff I get in the email, but I talked about the fact that the cats have this attitude where they walk along, stop in front of you, give you this look, and then continue to walk, and then there's a little thought bubble over the top of their head that says asshole. You know, I swear Barry memorialized that concept, but I can't find it. Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Somebody's
microphone.
Where's that
coming from?
You hear the echo?
You hear the echo?
All right, Thomas is muted.
Well, I muted
Gary, it's Gary. Gary, that's coming from you.
Wow.
What did you do? Did you open a window or click on something?
You have to unmute, Gary.
Well, you're muted now. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Unmute yourself. See if you
Fine.
No, still.
Yeah, so incoming call on my
Okay.
phone.
Okay.
Well, mute it.
Mute it.
Yeah, it just came up again. My son's trying to call me.
All right, well,
Answer
Talk to your son.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Wow, these phones do strange things, But you got to talk to your kids. So, what happens evidently when you get an incoming call, all bets are off with the microphone, and it stops filtering out the echo.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got there, Rick? Oh, the cat spray.
Yeah, Milton decided to attack me again.
Oh man, he
He's
should know
hungry.
better. He should
He's
know
hungry.
better. Listen, guys, we got plenty of time left, and we still have room for a few more visitors here. So feel free. This is your morning. Your morning. It gives me a little break from having to go through the chat like I do every morning. And
Get some ladies up here.
Rough Carnivore says Milton was just attacking Rick again.
Does that shock you at all?
Jerry Boy just the Black Menace.
That'd be good, Barry. You should do like a Darth Vader with Milton.
Yeah, well, that one he did with Milton turning into a monster cat and attacking
awesome.
Rick was awesome. And you know, did you notice how the clothes in those memes he makes of Rick, especially, he's always got you in the khaki pants and that sports shirt.
Yep.
Did I send you the meme of you and kilts as Jedis?
Yeah, you did. What did I do with that one? Oh my God, I got to come up with a better way to organize this. Let me think. Where did I put it? I may not have filed it away yet. I have to look for that one.
That's why I made sure I sent it to you.
I've got this one here. Which is the South Park one.
Oh yeah. Of me and you.
I'm on the carnivore diet. Meat only. Only meat. What about fiber? Don't need it. I feel great. Sounds extreme. What about veggies? Meat has everything. It's natural.
This is a
I don't
long
know,
one.
man. It's a lie. Gerald, I just had the most brilliant idea.
Oh boy, here we go. What is it this time? A farm-to-table pot farm. It's foolproof. Randy, that's the worst idea I've ever heard.
Every time I come back from that screen, it goes by default into this view, and then I can change it to this view,
Right.
which makes it
Same thing.
kind of zooms in on us. So I don't think there's anything I can do about that. It's going to turn out to be Meme Wednesday is on here. I hope it's entertaining. Where's Peter? Peter, where are you?
Twisted! Get away from me, you freaks! I can't outrun them! Not the pretzels! Somebody help!
Peter.
All the memes. At least that one sounds like Peter.
It does.
I'm going to tell you something. The one of you sounds exactly like you.
Really?
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I marveled at that. I marveled at that. Where is it? Here. Listen.
What the? No way. You have your own? No, hold on, you're lighting it now? Unbelievable. You're puffing away like a pro.
That's perfect, isn't it? Doesn't that sound exactly like you?
You say so.
It does.
It does.
It really
Brother
does.
never
I
sound
mean,
like me.
More close than some of the others, yeah.
yeah. I mean, he actually got AI to mimic your voice. He had to send a sample of your voice for that to work.
AI has a hard time mimicking my voice and mannerisms.
And so does the rest of humanity, Rick. But that makes you so unique and lovable.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh man! Oh, look who's here! Look who's here!
Hey, Dan.
Mr. Dan, how are you? How are you, my friend?
Morning, Dan.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody?
Hey,
Good?
Morning.
Good.
All right.
Yes.
God, are
Even
you
better now.
what are you doing? Are you doing some god awful thing like going to work?
One day I'll have my own business. One of these days I'll have my own business.
Yeah,
Oh
to it.
man, my
Monday.
phone is going crazy. Barry Simon, this meme. Oh, Thomas meme. I got that one, but Barry is it? Hold on a second. Is this the Thomas one?
Carnivore hump day, everyone.
Oh, okay. No, got another one. All right, Barry keeps me busy. hang on. Let's see. Where is it? Hump day. This one's called Hump Day. And let me download it. And there it is. And I'm going to call this the Barry Simon Show here pretty soon. Hang on a second. Let's preview this. Sight unseen.
Welcome to Carnivore Hump Day, everyone. Hump Day! My energy is through the roof. Same here. No more afternoon slump. It's life-changing. My focus is incredible. Totally. The mental clarity is best decision ever.
Cool. Okay. Now let me do this. I'm going to go in. You can't see this, but I'm going to rename that file Hump Day.
Okay.
And now I have a folder that I keep open, and I want to drag that rename file into it. And now I should be able to find it anytime I want. Okay, good. So that's my new method for trying to catalog these things so I can go back to them. Right now I've got 7, 4, 28, about 29 of them in there.
Wow.
I got 29 that I considered stuff I want to use multiple times, which is most of them. Then I've got another folder, which is all the rest of the stuff. And the amount of this stuff is growing exponentially. But it's fun. I think they're entertaining. I like this one. I always like this one.
I like all of them. Yeah, carnivore porn.
Carnivore porn. No slow influenced. Yeah. I may not be funny, but it sure
Still mouthful.
gets your juices flowing.
Ribeye
Oh.
Jeremy.
Oh God.
I know I came late, but with the discussion with fiber in the fat, I mean, there's so much nonsense. I'm so happy that we're questioning so many things, and honestly, it's so much more of outside of the box, right? Like, I know in the other show, Rick, we were talking about the IRS if it's ever going to be abolished, and some people are saying yes or no. I think people are waking up to it. A lot of them. And so many other issues that we're flipping the script. I think people are waking up to not only carnivore, but so many other issues that we need to start questioning these things. Right. And I think the majority, believe it or not, I know that they were called, not to get political or whatever, but like the silent majority, but they're all speaking up. People are saying a lot of things that many people are just afraid to say. And people, how think of that.
You're cutting in and out there, Dan. You're cutting.
I'm sorry.
Your audio, but that's okay. Keep going.
Better now?
No, you still got that
Choppy.
old kung fu movie thing going on where your lips are moving, but we don't hear anything.
How you doing? I am going to get you now.
Remember that? Remember those? Well, at any rate, not to talk politics or anything, but we always like to believe that. It's been going on as long as I can remember, and nothing's ever changed, really. I remember, I don't know if any of you remember a radio host named Neil Bortz. Anybody? See, there you go. Neil Bortz was a conservative morning talk show host. Very famous. This was 20 years ago. He retired about 20 years ago. Lived in Naples, Florida. And he was a brilliant guy. He was a lawyer. And he authored and developed the concept of the fair tax. Any of you ever heard of the fair tax? Not the flat tax, but the fair tax. That was replace the income tax with a 23% sales tax on virtually everything you bought, and that would do away with the IRS, all withholding, all other taxes combined, basically save people money and shift the tax base over the burden over to people that are actually spending money, not earning money. And that would basically tax every foreign visitor, drug dealer, and everybody else in this country that doesn't pay any taxes into the system. And it was a brilliant idea. He wrote a brilliant book. The one thing that kept it from happening is it took away the hammer from every corrupt politician that ever lived. And that hammer is the IRS. That is their threat that they can use to enforce the policies that they want. And it's their enforcer, their bad guy. It's the god of their religion. That will never change, just like the food advice. There's too much money that would be lost for too many corrupt people in power. So we keep talking about this stuff, Dan. We keep talking about the revolution. It's still a grassroots movement. It is with the taxes. Trump keeps talking about eliminating the IRS. It is never going to happen. And eventually, before too long, the power will switch parties again. And just like happened 4 years ago, they will build and build and build on their base and their power. We're stuck. We just need to learn how to live within it, and that's what we're doing. I've given up pushing for the revolution. I've finally come to terms with the fact, well, look at Thomas's wallpaper. I like that. I have that picture. Yeah,
that's what I'd vote for. I'd vote for Mitch.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. But I couldn't change it either. I wouldn't have the power to over. How could I, there's so much corruption in the Congress. I heard on the news this morning that redistricting crap in Virginia just passed.
Did it?
Yeah. Now they're going to try to get the Virginia Supreme Court to overturn it because it's unconstitutional. But basically, the Democrats cemented their lead and in Virginia and managed to grab a little more. Now, not that they're any worse than Republicans, because the Republicans are doing it in many other states. Same thing. That's how politics is now. How can we game the system to give us more power so we can make more money for ourselves and screw up more people's lives? And that's why I don't talk about politics. Because it's just frustrating. It's not any kind of solution. It's what politicians do best. Point out the problem. They always point out the problem. This is politics. We've got this terrible problem. It's the other guy's fault, and we need change, so vote for me. Now, that's it. That's politics in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Mitch, that one politician you mentioned?
Which one?
I think that he's done pretty good. This guy.
Who?
Padilla.
Oh, Padilla. Well, Olivo.
He makes a good cigar, man.
Yeah. Jose Olivo is a Florida in the House or in the Florida Representatives, and he's a Republican, and he's done pretty good. But this is the essence of politics. The essence of every political message you've ever heard. Rile up the crowd, getting them to protest because of a problem you told them that they have. Tell them that you represent change. Vote for me. And that's how politics works. And people are such sheep that they fall for it. And there's no doubt that people are sheep. We see that every day in everything, especially diet advice. So we've got to just do what we do, and we might chip away at it. We'll chip away at it a little bit until they come up with the ultimate piece of propaganda with undeniable proof and studies and science and backing of all the political people that are owned by the food and drug industries, of which there are many, and that undeniable truth will be studies that say without a fact that the answer, we finally have the answer. Cows are the real problem for everything, including the environment. We need to outlaw cows, and and our little grass movement will be hindered in the fact that the only way we're ever going to get beef is to develop some kind of black site where we can raise our own cows where nobody would notice. And that can't happen. So that's the state of the world. And we got to live in it. And maybe, I don't know if it's good news for me, but I maybe have less time left, me and Michael here, to live in this state than most younger people. And those are the people that I feel for, who really need to be taking action to expose the fact that this is bullshit in no uncertain terms, and it needs to be exposed. Good luck. Too much money and too much corruption against us, and they've already got themselves deep seated into the whole culture of ours that their message is the right message and our message is lunacy, and we're killing ourselves.
Is that the consumption tax, Mitch?
Yeah, that's what it used to be. Yeah, the fair tax that died. That died because the politicians put out propaganda that put the nail in the coffin before the message even got started. And here's how the politicians stopped that from happening. That made more sense than any proposal to fund the government or everything else that ever came out, and it never got anywhere. Because the crooked Democrats, and I hate to say that, but the Republicans were all for it. The Democrats, to a man, were against it, and they came out with an advertising campaign. And the advertising campaign went like this. The Republicans want to increase your taxes by 23%. Don't let them get away with it. Now, they somehow managed to leave out the fact that every other tax would go away and the net effect would be a tax break, but they never talked about that. And nobody ever knew about that because the dumb masses out there never followed and paid any attention. All they heard, day in, day out on the radio, on TV, every message, every political stump speech was, don't let the Republicans raise your taxes 23%. We can't afford any more taxes. It got so overwhelmingly defeated that nobody ever tried it again. And because they're just scheming, lying, political pieces of shit. Sorry. And I get so incensed when I think about the crap that happens on both sides, but predominantly on one side. And we're seeing it now with this redistricting crap and always demonizing Donald Trump. Where was all the demonizing when Joe Biden was president? Overwhelming. Nobody ever talked about Biden derangement syndrome, did they?
They'd censor it. They would censor it, Mitch.
Of course
that was
they
the
would.
thing, that they would censor everything.
Well-
They would mask his falling up the stairs. Like, honestly, normal people fall down the stairs. This guy would fall up the stairs 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. That's true. And I can feel for the...
He would even stumble on an escalator going up.
Yeah, well, recovering from my stroke and having these balance issues, I could actually almost feel sorry for the guy. But let's tell it what it is. Tell it like it is. But that's politics, and that's why I don't talk about politics, because I hate things that are unfair. I hate corruption. I even get pissed off when I hear a misleading advertisement for something, and I can't go there, because if I went there, this would become a political show.
Out there?
What's that?
There's misleading advertisement out there too.
I hate to tell you this, Gary, but yes, Martha, there is misleading advertising out there.
People.
Yeah,
Mitch,
yeah.
I do apologize. I didn't want to bring it up. You know, it just, you know, it gets under my skin with so many things that are just so taboo. And like, the country's going well now, like, you know, economy wise. Yes, we have our bumps and whatnot, but even with like our lifestyle, there's always like this nefarious force that is trying to demonize even our way of eating. Like the way how we ingest food with carnivore, we have broken out of the matrix. We've broken out. We are able to critically think again and have educational conversations right now. Like, this is a joy speaking with all 6 of you this morning, having such a wonderful discussion and not being afraid to do so.
No, of course, until YouTube decides that we're persona non grata and cuts us all off and deletes our channels. So that's why you never see me anymore. I'm a realist, and I've been around long enough to see all of the excitement in so many other things that I got excited about just be squashed out of existence by the corrupt power, and the corrupt power ain't going away. And the one message that, if anything, I can give you, you're a young man yet, give you and other people, is it's great to be enthusiastic, but curb your enthusiasm a little bit. And Rick agrees with me, and he understands exactly what I'm saying. It's great to be enthusiastic, but we have to be realistic. That's why I never get excited about any documentary that comes out. Not Curry's documentary, not the cholesterol code. None of that. For the past 20 years, I've never gotten excited about any earth-shattering, revolutionary message, including my own, because I know that the powers against it are just overwhelming. And if it is a grassroots movement, it will take generations. And I hope cows haven't gone extinct by the time we finally get the message across that they're the best things that we need to be eating. So we have to be enthusiastic. But that enthusiasm is going to get us one carnivore at a time. One carnivore at a time. And you can see that in our channels. They grew to a certain point, but most of them aren't growing it by leaps and bounds anymore.
Mine never did.
Yeah, Rick's didn't. Mine is growing somewhat, and Kiltz's too. But we were probably at a point right now where we maxed out, and we'll continue to grow at about the rate that YouTube takes subscribers away from us. It's incredible, and it isn't until I come out with a particular video that happens to go viral for some reason that I start to build up subscribers again, and it comes in little spurts. I was at 50,800 subscribers 2 months ago. After I put out that video that talked about me not getting my physical every year. Remember that one? I'm not making my annual. Okay. I gained like 4,000 or 5,000 subs on that one video alone. Then I lost 600 of them.
Wow.
Over the next couple months. 600. I was down to 50,200 until I put out that video where I cooked my bacon and eggs. And for some reason, that's over 30,000 views now.
Wow.
And that's got me back about 500 new subs to replace the ones I lost. But it's you got it forward, and it's like the snail climbing up the telephone pole. You know the old adage is like the story of your life. You climb up during the day, make hay, climb up 3 feet, and then go to sleep at night and slide back 2. The next day you get up and you climb up 3 feet again, and you go to sleep and you slide back 2. And that seems to be the way that the Carnivore Channel popularity. It ain't the old Ken Berry days when he first started keto and he started massing hundreds of thousands of subs. Nobody's doing it now because YouTube, the powers that control the messaging, are not allowing it to happen. So we have to, be excited. I'm excited. I love this stuff. I come on here every morning. I don't get paid for this. It's just a passion now. Be with my friends and you guys, and that's where we get benefit out of it, is this sense of community that we have, and meeting people that are like-minded, and if for no other reason, it makes us feel a little less crazy. Because that's what everybody's telling us we are, including all the authority figures and all of our doctors and everybody else. Barry Simon. Oh, no. Barry, what is this one? Barry.
I must try to snatch the pebble from his hand. When you can take the
this is great.
Hand, it will be time.
This is great. I'm going to save this for tomorrow. Guys, because we're already 8 o'clock. And I'm going to try to keep it to an hour today. But listen, I haven't been keeping up with the chat. We got 80 people here. Got up to about 100 at one point. Question, Tom, how are you doing? Don't let anyone get you down. Yep.
I'm very good.
There's a faux Latin. Faux Latin is a language that sounds like Latin, but it really isn't Latin.
Like almost like pig Latin?
Yeah, no, not pig Latin. There's a very well-known saying, illegitimi non carborundum. Illegitimi non carborundum. And it means don't let the bastards grind you down.
Good to know. I like that.
Yeah. No, but you'll find that's kind of a well-known. A lot of people say illegitimi. That's the bastards.
Yeah.
Non-carborundum. Carborundum is a grindstone. So don't let the bastards grind you down.
Okay.
Remember that, Thomas. Words to live by. So listen, guys. Great deal. Great panel this morning. A lot of funny memes. It's a shame we don't have 500 people watching here and we can't get the message out to them. Probably alienated a few Democrats this morning. Sorry. I know many. I know. That's why I don't talk politics. There's enough people I can alienate without having to alienate half the country. But for some reason, most carnivores are conservatives. That's got to tell you something. Got to tell you something. Well, but you're not a Democrat either. Rick. You are apolitical.
That is correct.
You are a political party of one. You're a political party of one.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, and it's okay. That's okay. In most cases, I'm that way too. I just don't like the tactics of either side.
Yeah,
bunch of self-serving bastards in there. And here's to you, you glorious bastard. So everybody say goodbye to the panel. and get the hell out of here so I can get on with my day, and I will see
Have a
you
good
all.
day, everybody.
Okay, Michael,
Have a great
goodbye.
one, everybody.
See you, Gary. You take care, buddy. Danny, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, my
Red,
friend.
Mitch, very best. Later, Gary.
Okay, and that leaves just you. And we'll get rid of you. I have to till you figure out where the button is that you need to push. Anyway, thanks for coming in. Thanks to everybody that hung around in the chat, and I hope you all enjoyed it today. I did. A little break from the normal. I will be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for the usual, and then tomorrow night for the private community live stream. In the meantime, my friends, take the rest of the day off and continue to eat meat.